Okay, so now let us look at some more properties of the square numbers. Now first, let us try to isolate all the square numbers which are ending in 1, or their units place has 1. So if we were to get those digits over here, we would have 1, the square of that is 1. Then what is the next one which has 1? So we have 9. Okay, so 9, the square of that is 81. Now let's look at the other numbers. So we have 11. 11 squared is 121, so the number is 11 and it ends in 121. Now let us look at any other number. Yes, we do have 19 over here, so 19, it also ends in 121. Now do you see something coming up? Do you see a pattern over here? The pattern here is pretty clear, and that is if a number has 1 or 9 in its units place, the square of that number will have 1 in the square's unit place, right? You can verify this for yourself for other numbers. For example, you can try it for 21, you can try it for 29, 31, 39, and so on. You'll find that the square of these numbers, they always end in 1. This is one property. Now let us look at another property. So in this case, what we are going to do is to find out the squares of all the numbers, or to find out all the square numbers which end in 6. So we have 16. Okay, let's say 16. Then we have 36. What else do we have? So this is the second one. What else do we have? We have 196 and 256. So if we write 196 and 256. Now let us write down the numbers for which these numbers are squares. So 16 times 16 is 256. For 196 it is 14. Similarly for 16 it is 4, and for 36 it is 6. Okay, so what this points is that any number which has 4 or 6 in its units place, the square of that number will be having a 6 in the units place. So you could use it at you could use this property two ways around. So if you know that a number has 4 or 6 in its units place, its square will have 6 in its units place. Okay, this is in units place. So this is another property. So we studied two properties of that. Now there are a few more properties which I would encourage you to just have a look at these numbers and come up with. For example, just take all the numbers that are ending in 5, the square numbers and ending in 5. Do you see something unique about it? Look at the numbers, the square numbers that end in 0. I would definitely encourage you to look at it. The square numbers have quite a few interesting properties. It would be a good journey to discovering the wonderful properties of the square numbers. So we'll see you in the next video with some more details about the square numbers.